The year is 1940. The year is 1940. The year is 1940.
Sit down!
The place is a small town on the southeast coast of England. The time is late evening and darkness is approaching.
Oh gosh.
Spooky! Time to approach!
Do you think you are kidding, Mr. Higgler? If you think we're on the run, we are the boys who
Would that light ain't Napoleon? There's the whole ruddy Luftwaffe here in a moment. I come to this place and what a raffle. This is supposed to be the army. This is our front door.
He really looks like a guy.
This could well be it. Just as well I've got you trained up to be a well-oiled fighting machine. Wilson, will you stop that nonsense? Leave that lady alone. I've told you about that sort of thing before.
Oh, what a rude man he is.
Hello, Captain. Yes, I hope you don't mind, but the ladies here are so absolutely delightful. I was just having a little bit of international relations, you know. Don't you think they're so gorgeous?
Not here.
Well, I'm sorry, you can't hear. Well, I'll say it again.
An action replay.
Aren't these ladies absolutely delicious, Captain? Do you not think they're beautiful? I mean, look.
Well, just hang on. We're not Dutch, you know.
Don't panic! Don't panic! The Germans are coming! The Germans are coming! Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. We've got a bit of that old coach still. They don't like it up them, you know.
Where's that warden?
Jones, stop that nonsense! And Pike, be quiet, boy. What on earth do you think you're doing?
I'm shooting all the Germans with my Tommy gun, Mr. Mannering, like James Cagney did in that film where he married Betty Davis, then got fried in the electric chair. Uncle Arthur should remember it because he went to see it with Mum. Although I don't know how much he can remember from the back row. I think he was sharing a chalk ice.
No, I've told you before, Frank, we just don't want any more of that nonsense. And don't call me Uncle Arthur when we're on parade.
Well, you were there, Uncle Sergeant. And by the way, I found your bicycle clips this morning.
Oh, Frank, you're an absolute delight. Where on earth were they?
They were on Mum's bedside table. She must have found them and put them there by mistake.
Wilson, you're going to have to do something about that boy. And this business with his mother. Next thing I know, you've given her your ration book.
Oh, she's already had that, Mr. Mannering. In fact, she had his sausage last Monday.
Come on, you lucky people. I've just got a consignment of French silk knickers. French silk knickers. Just the thing for these cold nights. And I've got some ration tickets. Can I see your French tickets? You'd like some ration tickets? Petrol coupons. Petrol coupons. Petrol coupons. Only 5 bob each, or 3 for a quid. Get out of here. You want it? I've got it. So don't forget to tell your pals, Joe Walker's everybody's best friend they never had. What you don't miss, what you've never had, you don't miss.
Walker, will you stop that immediately? What on earth do you think you're doing there?
Oh, Captain Manning, don't worry about a thing. That bottle of scotch you wanted, it's on your desk in the office. Special price to you, 12 and a tank.
Typical. God, sell.
Come on, Godfrey, old man. Let's get a move on. If there really was a Nazi invasion, and you were at that place, we'd all be doomed. Come on, y'all, we'll get a move on. Otherwise, yon jumped-up bank clerk will start pushing his weight around again. Sorry, no offence.
I was wondering, Mr. Mannering, can I be excused? I've been to my sisters, Dolly and Sissy, for tea this afternoon, and they do that wonderful upside-down cake.
Yeah.
You know, the one where they put hundreds and thousands on, but you can't get them anymore. So she takes the carrots and she dices it, and she uses that instead, and it seems to have gone right through me.
Certainly not, Godfrey. This is the front line, you know. Wilson, let's get the men on parade. Let's...
Frank.
You stupid boy! Wilson, get the men fell in on parade.
Right, gentlemen, I don't want to bother you, but I wonder whether you'd be kind enough to just sort of get in a nice straight line for Captain Mannering, just so that you can see how... Just a
Wilson.
lovely straight...
Stop all that namby-pamby public schoolboy stuff. Just get the men fell in. In fact, I'll do it. Men, on parade. Men, attention!
I have a very important question to ask you, Captain Mannering.
And when His Reverence says it's important, then it really is important.
Oh, had your wheest, you noisy black pudding, you. When you open your mouth, all that comes out is hot air. Hot air, I tell you.
Won't you shout at me? This is the church hall, and I'm the verger. The only person that can tell me to stop spouting is His Reverence. Carry on, Your Reverence.
Thank you, Mr. Yateman. That is quite enough. That'll do. Captain Mannering, we have something of a problem. You know that we were going to entertain this weekend some friends, some Dutch friends from Alkmaar. And the choir were going to do the entertainment, and a terrible thing has happened because you're Mr. Walker. He sold the choir some food, and as a result they've all got food poisoning. And Captain Mannering, I've come to ask you, would it be possible for you and your platoon to provide the choir for this evening?
Say no more, Vicar, say no more. We're more than capable of such a simple task. In fact, if you pass those song sheets out, we'll start right now.
Yeah.
Yes, Jones?
May I volunteer to be the one that leads the choir to our brave Dutch allies?
Do you sing, Jones?
No, sir.
Have you ever conducted a choir?
No, sir.
Well, what on earth makes you think you could do so today?
Well, I've just had a delivery of very juicy steak and kidney pie, and I'm wondering whether Mrs. Mannering would like a piece.
Mannering, you carry on, Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Mannering. Platoon, at ease. We're now going to sing to the audience that well-known song, Who Do You Think You Were Kidding, Mr. Hitler? And I want you all to sing it.
Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? If you think we're on the run. We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? If you think old England's done.
Ah, clear off, no fool.
Why don't you shoot him, Mr. Mannering? You've got every right. Why don't you shoot him, Mr. Mannering? You've got every right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's your turn now to join us in a little sing-song. You've got some song sheets on your table. I want you to join in with the choir.
Can't see them. Can't see you.
Can't see them. Could you put the lights on, please? There you go. The first one I think is Roll Out the Barrel. Yes. I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see.
Mr. Roland the leader.
Roll out the barrel, we have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel, we want the blues on the run. Sing boom tarara, bring out the song of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel, for the gang's all here.
Well done, well done. The next one I think you'll find is...
Long way to Tipperary.
Yes, it's the wrong way to tickle Mary.
Way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
Well done, well done. The next one on your hit sheets is Pack Up Your Own Troubles. Are you ready?
Pack up your troubles in your own kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you wonders of friends who light your flag, smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your own kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
Well done. Now, one of my favourites, my dear old Vera Lynn.
Yeah.
We're all going to meet again.
Yeah.
All together. One,
Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. He's smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long, I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, we know where, we know when, 'cause we know we'll meet in Alkmaar once again.
Ladies and gentlemen of Warmington-on-Sea, I just have your attention for a moment. Captain Mannering and his band of brothers got together in 1940, and their main purpose was to ensure that if our beautiful land was invaded, we would see off the Nazis, and Mr. Hitler would not set foot on our land. Well, as we know, the invasion never happened. It didn't happen in England, but it did happen in many countries on the continent, not least being Holland, where they suffered 5 years of occupation. Sad, dreadful occupation. When we were rehearsing, it wasn't long before we realised that although we wanted to have fun, there was an underlying seriousness to what we were doing. And we wanted to end with a tribute to our friends in Holland, many of whom in the 1940s did not survive. So I wonder if you'd join us by standing, holding hands with the people on either side of you, and just paying our tribute to those people who allowed us to be here tonight in fun, in friendship, and in freedom.
Platoon, attention!
I can't see a thing because of that.
It doesn't